Hello, YouTube. It's Beverly, and I'm back with chapter 12 of Gezebel. So, you know what? Let's hop right into it like we usually do, and let's do what we do, okay? So, let's get on. Chapter 12 of Gezebel. Ernest's 2 week excursion from London was communicated to Lerwick as a much needed vacation he needed to take with his family. Lerwick agreed that it would be a good idea because he wanted everyone connected to the network foundation to keep a low profile. Ernest traveled to Panama, Seychelles, and the Caymans to pilfer money from TNF's accounts. The funds were hidden in barrels and shipped to Barbados. Dighton and Estelle were informed of his impending move back to the island and were excited to have their son and his family home. Ernest stressed to his father was that valuable cargo was stowed in the barrels, and Dighton alerted his contacts at the port. See, that's what happens when you have money and you have the right contacts in the right places. You can just move things unnoticed. This is also part of chapter 12. I'm hopping over to something else now. Well, let's go. The streets of Geneva were filled with the ambience of the Fête de la Moustique. I hope I said that right. Music concerts were in full swing around the city, and they danced at most of them. This is Paola and Ernest. Yeah, he's having an affair. Mhm. They cooled their heels on a boat tour to appreciate the serenity of the city. Ernest sat on deck and admired Paola's pulchritude as the breeze blew wisps of hair across her face. Paola was loyal to her love, but the 6 year affair had to end. Ernest was going to miss her energy, her sincerity, and her willingness to give him her all sexually. The drastic changes in his life made further association with Paola impossible. Ernest thought he could be in love with her, but never allowed himself to dwell on that possibility. They capped the night off at the Bootmonday Stadium and watched fireworks electrify the sky. Afterwards, they returned to the Hotel de Angleterre. Trust me, I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. Exhilarated and famished, Ernest reserved seating for two at the hotel's restaurant, and they retreated to their rooms to wash up before dinner. Ernest donned slacks and a dinner jacket, while Paola chose a red off the shoulder number and cream colored pumps. She blow dried her hair straight and parted it down the middle for a simple yet elegant effect. Paola wanted no other man but Ernest, and reassured herself that he must love her after 6 years of flying back and forth to Geneva. She especially enjoyed those rendezvous where he arranged for her to meet him in another country. He always managed to put an exhilarating spin on their relationship. Ernest whistled his approval when Paola modeled in Vogue around the suite for his amusement. She always made him laugh. Ernest held her by the waist and steered her out of the room toward the elevator. She shuddered when the door to their suite slammed shut. They dined on succulent steak and sipped expensive wine from crystal goblets. Paola was in awe of the resplendent restaurant. This was a night she would never forget because the amenities and grandeur of the hotel made her feel like Cinderella. They chatted intimately and exchanged kisses at the table when a familiar silhouette caught Ernest's attention. The body language of the man, the haircut, the way he cocked his head was all too familiar. The man sat with his back turned, and Ernest could not see his face. He decided to keep his curiosity in check, just in case it was someone he didn't want to be bothered with. The stranger turned in his seat to get the attention of a passing waiter, but Ernest's view was obstructed when the waiter leaned toward the man to listen. The waiter finally went on his way, and the man locked eyes with Ernest. It was his brother, Jeffrey. Jeffrey waved and was about to come over when he realized that the woman whispering in his ear was not Corinne. Jeffrey's emotions got the better of him, and his face flushed with embarrassment. He remained glued to his seat because Sissy was seated next to him. Oops. He didn't want her to witness Ernest's indiscretion. Well, well, well. Well, I will see you over in chapter 13. So get there. Go get the book, Gezebel, so you can get to chapter 13 and we can see how all these things play out. Okay, so I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.